Listen 3000.
What's going on, everybody? You're listening to Listen 3000, and today is the special episode. This is for D23. It's our breakdown, and yeah, we're going to get into some crazy stuff today.
Yes,
first, we just want to shout out Sound Gallery. Thank you for having us always in this lovely space.
Yes.
I am Cesar, by the way.
And I am ZENN.
Yeah, and here we are. And today we have a special guest.
Yes.
Want to introduce the guest?
Yes. We got Jaiden Duran from Agents of Fandom.
Wait, why didn't I get the applause? Damn it. There we go. Came late. What's going on, man? Introduce yourself to the people.
It's been good. D23 has been an exciting weekend, dude.
For sure, man. We're definitely excited to have you. Before we get into all the craziness, you would just want to give a little bit about yourself so everybody knows what you got going on?
Yeah. So I guess my title would be a content creator. I make videos on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. I also am the director of video content over at Agents of Fandom. So check those guys out.
For sure.
Yeah.
Shout out.
And yeah, that's what I do. You know, I do this.
Awesome. Same here, man. Same here. So like, when did you get into everything? Like, I guess, were you doing content on your own before you even got in with Agents of Fandom, or did you get in through them, or what's your whole story?
Yeah, so I started content creating in like high school, but never actually posted it. It was just sick. What my friends and I did on the side. So, and then once I graduated, I kind of like branched off, did my own thing. Wow. And that's what kind of led me to Agents of Fandom. And then I just kind of worked on developing my craft with them. So that's
awesome, man.
It is.
For sure.
Man.
It's been great.
Yeah, that's dope. Well, yeah, let's just get into the craziness. What was first? There's so many things on this damn list. They went through so much yesterday. We had to even pick and choose what we
talked about.
Can't even talk about too much, besides Marvel mostly. You know what I mean? But first, we're gonna get into Andor. So there was a new trailer, right, for Andor. There was also just, I guess, a little bit of info about the show. They got two new there's going to be 2 seasons in full, right? Both for 12 episodes. They were explaining it as like I got the info here. Let me see what's going on. They said it's like basically a film, but it's just going to be spread out into a series. It does look like that, though.
It said visuals are great.
Right, for sure, right? It says it's a spy thriller, 24 episode spy thriller. It also takes span of it's over 5 years, right? And yeah, it's just the prequel story, I guess, of Andor. It's not really much they're giving us besides that. You know, you see the trailer. It looks phenomenal. What y'all think?
I like it a lot. I watched the behind the scenes, a little behind the scenes thing that they dropped on Disney Plus Day.
Yeah.
And it looks really good, man. It seems like they're keeping this joint extremely practical. Yeah. You feel me? Like, they're not really using the volume like that, and it's really like super grounded compared to a lot of the other Star Wars stuff that we've been getting. Right. So I'm extremely excited, especially coming off Rogue One. Like, that movie was incredible. So
yeah, I felt like that's an underrated Star Wars movie, low key.
Yeah. So I'm excited for that, John. What you think, bro?
Yeah.
Listen, Rogue One is one of my favorite Star Wars movies. Boom. And I say that with my whole heart. Just the visuals, just the story, like, it was so good. Andor, I didn't realize was that big of a part in it, though. So with this series coming out, I wasn't entirely excited for it. But after not this trailer, but the one before it, I was all in. That trailer like sold me 110%. It was so good. The visuals were fire. Like, I cannot wait for this. I cannot wait.
I'm right with you, yo. My I guess story, like, gradual interest happened through you, because at first I was just like, I was like, do we care? But he kept telling me like, yeah, looks good, and I'm like, who the hell is Andor? Like, I remember the movie. I love Rogue One like you, but like, I was like, I didn't care too much about Andor in depth like that. So once you told me that you seen an interview or something, I forget what you said. But he saw something that said, was it like a test screening thing that people saw?
Something like that.
Somebody saw some of it, and said that it's like the best thing in Star Wars that they've ever done, but people are probably going to hate it because it really has nothing to do with Star Wars. And once he said that, I was like, that's kind of interesting. So then once I saw the Disney Plus date, it made sense to me. Right. Like, it's just super, what you said, super grounded, super just almost not even in the world of Star Wars, but you know these things are happening outside of whatever this world is they're about to make. Right. So like,
what they really mean is there's no Skywalker.
That's basically really it. Come on.
Basically.
That's exactly what it was. Exactly what it was. So, but they do it in a way that made me like. I don't know if you saw it as well. The scene that they showed in there, I was intrigued. Like it was a damn HBO show. I was like, oh, when what's his name? One of the Skarsgårds. Yeah. In Andor. Yeah. That scene was. I was like, all right, damn it, got me again. Star Wars. But yeah, it looks cool. I really not much to talk about with it. But yeah, it looks good.
Nah, for sure.
I'm excited. Next is Osaka. I keep feeling like I'm saying
Ahsoka.
Damn it.
Come on.
Ahsoka. Calling her Ahsoka. That's some damn bullshit. Okay, cool. Yeah, Ahsoka. But I'm super excited for the show.
Oh yeah, me too.
There isn't too much info.
Yeah, like we didn't get any
they did about it. I'm looking on it. They showed them footage though.
They showed them footage.
Yeah, but we didn't get anything. I don't know if anyone even like described what the footage was too much. I didn't see anything.
All we got that I saw like physically myself was just some concept art.
Yeah,
got you. Okay, cool. But they did say some things. Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. They wanted to bring Ahsoka. I'm gonna get it right. Ahsoka in the live action ever since the Clone Wars. So they used Mandalorian to test if audience wanted that. That just sounds crazy in a good way. Like they were like, y'all don't even like y'all like Mandalorian. y'all don't even know what we doing behind the scenes. Y'all don't know what we doing. Like that's really what you know what I mean.
No,
they were prepping us.
Yeah.
So they're like, can't wait. So on top of that, I guess they announced the new executive producer, right? He was one of the
I don't want to get his name wrong, but Rick Fam.
Just call him Rick.
Okay. Rick F.
Call him Rick. Yeah, because we know who you are. Shout out to you.
No, that's facts. He directed Dope, and he did a lot of episodes of The Mandalorian the past 2 seasons.
He directed Dope too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. That makes sense. Because his episodes were fire. I remember that from the panel that he did.
Yeah.
Wow, but he's the new executive producer, and Jon Favreau and Dave are passing on to to Ahsoka. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I'm excited. Y'all got anything too much to say about it?
Obviously, I'm excited
for sure. Ahsoka, they just didn't give too much.
No, facts. I don't know. I feel like this joint is gonna be heavy because, like, even Jon Favreau has said this is Dave Filoni's magnum opus. Like, this is what he's been working towards. Yep. So it's like that's heavy. That's heavy talk.
That is heavy. Yeah,
that's heavy talk. It's like okay, all right, because the Mandalorian's been crazy. So like, and her episode in the Mandalorian was so insane. So we're getting a full show of her like going crazy like this. Like, Jaiden, what you think, bro?
I am extremely hyped for this show. This is actually in the top 3 most anticipated, mostly because I did recently watch all of the animated Rebels.
Okay.
On Disney Plus, so I guess I kind of just boosted my hype. But this is great. I think actually the day before we got confirmation of who's playing Ezra.
Yeah, 100%. Do you know the name? I'm gonna look it up right now. Why you say that? I'm looking at it right now.
It's in my mind because there's so much going on this weekend. But I do remember he was confirmed. He wasn't confirmed yesterday.
Yeah, they didn't talk
about it. It was the day before. You're right.
But the day before, he was confirmed.
Even good point that you said that because the guy that everyone thought was going to play him said something about
Mahmoud because he played Aladdin.
Yeah, he was Loki.
Yes, he was a little. Don't do it. I didn't want to do it to him, but you did it. Oh, he was a little spicy, right? Yeah. He said it was like one of them, like, yeah, good job, but like, nah. Respect though. I like that he cared that much about the role though. You know what I mean? That's what's up. But
yeah, I hope boy kills because if not,
no. If he don't kill, he probably gonna go back on Twitter with a spicy little meme or something. You don't even know.
I'm trying some side eyes or something.
Something. There we go. The actor Aman Esfandi. Is playing Ezra. I think I've seen him in something, but I'm not sure.
If you look at Aman, like if you look at a picture of long haired Ezra, it's almost like a spitting image.
Yeah, now he looks
really. I really mess with it. with it.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for it. I think this is the last one we have for Star Wars, right? It's the Skeleton Crew. Not much about it, but I'm excited about this one too. This was the one that John Watts left Marvel's Fantastic Four to do, right? Mm-hmm. And it's with Jude Law. It said that it is, what is it? I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure out what it's about. Didn't they say what it's about? It's about lost kids. Lost kids during the New Republic era. Yeah. And I guess that Jude Law is like helping these kids. I didn't really explain that. They're just like, it's Jude Law and children. And it's in space. It looked cool from the image, though.
Yeah, the image looked really cool.
Yeah, for sure.
And even from what Jude Law was saying, like, I'm assuming we should be expecting some surprises, because he was just saying like how he was on set every day, and some of the things and people he was seeing, he had to pinch himself. So it's like, okay, what does that mean? Who was in this show?
They got Denzel back there. They just stole him from Marvel. what they got? Oh, snaps. They keep teasing stuff and then don't give us nothing, yo. Just facts. Like, didn't Pedro Pascal at some point yesterday was like, if you guys are excited now, wait till you see who's backstage. And we ain't seen nobody.
Yeah, we didn't see nobody.
It was everybody we seen before.
It'd be wild if like Kevin had people backstage to bring them out. He was like, you know what? No,
they don't need it.
No,
they don't need it. That'd be wild. I could see it too. Kevin, you tricky, Kevin. You tricky. But yeah, it looks good. You got anything to say about Jaiden, or just excited? Want to see more? I mean,
I just feel like it's going to be one of those things that you either love or you hate. Because again, it's a totally different story from the Skywalker saga. So I'm excited for it because I know John Watts is going to kill it. But
for sure. That's a great point, though, because it's like, y'all keep playing around with the thing that everyone loves too much, and it gets a little.
Yeah, I feel like low key, the stuff that's been the best within like this newer era of Star Wars has been the stuff that's been away from the Skywalker stuff.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like when it's not tied to anything from before, like that's when they're able to shine the brightest. So
that's real.
They need to take some notes for these next movies. Maybe need to step away from stuff that came before and do something completely different.
That's why I'm excited for the one they didn't even talk about yesterday. Acolyte, or is that what it's called?
Yeah.
That one sounds. The concept below, I'm like, all right, this is dark.
Yeah,
it's just it's something a little different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited to see what they got going on. It seems like they're trying to make it as big as Marvel, at least in their vision of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
Now Marvel. You mean first was Black Panther. They showed them new footage. That's why. Can you bring up the guy, Eric? I don't know his last name. He does. Yeah. He like described the like word for word what was happening in the footage. Yeah. While you do that though, Ryan Coogler said that he is still in the editing process for Black Panther. I'm like, damn, bro, in 2 months they giving him the Kanye treatment. That's crazy. That's fire though that they even allow him to do that. You know what I mean? What else did they give us? It says that Black Panther focuses on the rest of the world trying to capitalize on getting Wakanda's resources when they're at their weakest.
That is interesting. When I heard that was like one of my favorite things about that movie. It's like just that story that they can tell with that is going to be insane.
Insane, bro. Especially off of the trauma that's going to be built, and we're already aware of it with the elephant in the room of Chadwick Boseman, that alone, you were not even thinking of that when the real plot is happening. Right. And it's just going to poke at you through certain lines and certain things. You know what I mean? Oh, it's going to be insane.
So here I got Eric Voss describing the footage that they seen. Cool. So it says Ryan Coogler shows exclusive footage from Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Ramonda is snapping at the UN, so I'm guessing she's going to the UN to talk to them about something. And they're concerned with vibranium and WMDs, like bombs and stuff like that. And how vibranium doesn't set off metal detectors, so you can move around with vibranium anywhere. You know what I mean? Right. With nobody knowing what's going on.
Okay.
This is intercut with the Mali Outreach Center. It's a raid by Western soldiers and scientists that are undercover during Malaje. And it's an action scene. And
wait, you saying the scene? Right, the scene in the trailer.
The scene from the trailer. Yeah.
When they're like.
It's like people
look like they're about to be hostages, and then they switch as soldiers. Yeah, that's stupid.
Nah, that's gonna be crazy.
That's nuts.
And Ramonda warns the outside world, like anybody who wants to come for Wakanda, the best of luck to you.
Jesus. She talking heavy.
Yeah. Thanks.
I like that though. I like that.
Thanks. And the rest is just like a sizzle reel, just action shots, some scenes of Namor and the Tumans, things of that nature. So
yeah, they said M'Baku fights Namor in one of the Jones. So that's probably gonna be a cool scene.
Namor probably fighting everybody at one time or another.
Too, man. What did you say?
He's probably fighting everybody at one time or another.
Yeah, at some point, because everybody gonna want a piece of him if you're trying to come on Wakanda.
Nah, facts.
They angry. It's pain here. But yeah, no, we could talk about Wakanda for days. Y'all want to go?
I mean, man, they honestly, bro, they don't really have to show me anything else.
I don't need another trailer.
Like, I'm gonna be there day to day of, night of, Thursday.
Come on.
Like, I'm there.
Might have a dashiki. Don't do it. Don't. Nah, but like, no, seriously, it's almost to the point where I'm gonna be upset when they. Y'all know they're gonna give us another trailer. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it, but I'm gonna watch it because it's just like what we do.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? But like, damn, I'm so already captured by everything that they have and everything. They didn't really have to show me the first one, but it confirmed everything that we thought.
No,
you know what I mean?
Sure.
So yeah. I'm super hyped. What about you, Jaiden?
One of the biggest things besides the kind of like the story that they gave us was the fact that it was a showcase to Namor's strength. And I know people on the internet were giving Huerta a lot of shit because he wasn't as toned or as big as as some of these guys, and it's like, who cares? Like, he's gonna kill it either way, and this is definitely gonna boost him up for sure.
That's fire, man. I hate how people just nitpick and stuff. It's like, what is
seriously?
Don't you see that in the movie he's probably gonna kick most of their asses? So it's like, does that even matter at the end of the day? He could look like, remember Thor had like a couch potato belly for a long time. He was knocking.
Nah, he was.
You know what I mean? So I don't understand.
Yeah,
I don't.
I feel like everybody is like either complaining about something,
right,
or jumping to conclusions on tidbits of information that we get, and it's just like, but they meant this. It's like, no, they didn't say that.
Right, all the way. It's just what you want.
Yeah. right.
Yeah, but that's gonna be here.
Nah, for sure.
But I'm super excited. We're all excited. If you're not excited for Wakanda Forever, you kind of like, I don't know. Something's wrong with you. Yeah. You know what I mean?
At this point, after seeing what you've been shown,
right? Like,
come on.
Like, at this point, you just it's something deeper than that. It don't got nothing to do with it. I bet. Next, I'm super excited for this. Ant-Man and Quantamania. I keep forgetting it's Ant-Man and the Wasp. Quantamania. That's why I keep trying to just say Ant-Man. They might as well just say Ant-Man. The Ant family. It's all of them. It's like 6 of them. No. It's all the insects. Besides Spider-Man. At this point, honestly, basically, right? Yeah. The daughter and everything. So, but yeah, they showed some footage. They said most of it was from the same footage that they showed at Comic-Con, but it was extended a little bit. Right. You got some info on that.
Yeah. So apparently afterwards, the infamous line that we all heard, are you Avenger? Have I killed you before? Like, he keeps going. Like, all Avengers die eventually, and which was a even heavier line after, like, to follow that up.
Oh my god!
And
Ant-Man was probably just like, "What you mean, me too?" Like,
yo, nah. And then after that, he kind of shares a little bit of what's going on in the movie. Him saying that he lost something, and now he needs Ant-Man to help him get it back, which is going to be very interesting to see, because that kind of like. I don't know. We know different parts of the movie. We know it's going to be Quantum Realm. We know it's going to be Kang, but we didn't really know exactly what the issue was. Why are they crossing paths? So, like, getting that little bit of information is very interesting.
Says a lot.
Nah, it definitely does.
Didn't you say that there was a rumor or somebody was trying to theorize something about that Kang might have Cassie, and that's why they're putting him on this heist to do?
Yeah, I seen somebody tweet that. Yeah.
Because I remember from the Comic-Con, it might have been Kevin or Paul Rudd, somebody from the movie, when they were talking about it, because weren't people on stage for that too, right? Yeah. So they were talking about it, and they were saying how a lot of this movie, or at least a part of this movie, has to do with Cassie coming into her own and like dealing with her own struggles to become whoever, to become a superhero, right? But really to become who she is and stuff. That sound like she gonna have to break through and save them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so I'm excited.
I see that.
Yeah, I'm excited because I'm telling you, one of these ants is gonna get squashed. I don't know which one, but it's for sure. Somebody's going. Y'all want theorize real quick before we get out of this?
I don't know. We already talked about this joint forever. Like, I really feel like Ant-Man might not make it out of this.
You still think it's actually Ant-Man?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, that'd be incredible. That sounds so bad, but that would be incredible.
If it were to be Ant-Man, that would be interesting, but it's also not going to be Stature, which is Cassie.
Right, of course not. Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be Hope. So
Me too.
If it's one of those three, then unfortunately they're going to have to chop Paul Rudd. And that sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
that would be. It would movie wise, that would be incredible going into Kang Dynasty, though.
Nah, for sure.
That's way heavier than the Loki death, and that death was a lot.
Think about it, because remember the Avengers came together because they were avenging. the Shield agent. This is like
Coulson. Phil Coulson.
Oh, Coulson.
Yes,
yeah, they came together because that moment set them forward. And what's his name?
I see where you getting
this
at.
Is a direct link to Kang.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Ooh, you might be. You gotta give him the air horn, damn it.
They gotta avenge.
Might be on to something.
They
gotta avenge. Especially Ant-Man. He's too funny. If they lose, if we lose Paul Rudd, oh shit, they gonna have to get another version in the Secret Wars. Bring him back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm too excited. Honestly, that's probably one of the most I'm excited for for next year.
Right.
Yeah, that was gonna be.
And who would have thought? We gonna be that excited for Ant-Man movie,
right?
Not that the first two wasn't.
I get what you're trying to say because I love they're underrated.
Shade towards Ant-Man, but
I get what you're trying to say.
It's just like, the totem pole of movies that we get excited about from Marvel. Ant-Man had never been at the top like this before, and it's like he's really at the top of like we excited to see this joint.
100%. They also said it's a lot darker. I
did hear that.
Almost didn't envision that. I assumed it would be colorful. Yeah, and you made a good point yesterday when we were live streaming it. You said it would be like, you assume it would be a darker version of what? Like the Ragnarok.
Ragnarok, yeah.
It might be, but they said darkness, like from the clip. So I'm like, oh, this is a little scary. Yeah. I'm excited for it. I'm super excited. Yeah. Next, it was Ironheart. Ryan Coogler is executive producer. I think they said that last time too. Yeah. But it's dope that he was on stage to talk about it this time. I don't know if they said how many episodes is on this one.
I don't think so because they're still in production right now.
Right, that's why. Yeah. I mean, bro, if he's editing Black Panther, he is definitely not working on Ironheart right now. Or this man needs a nap.
He probably back and forth with it.
He like the Rock.
You've seen like set pics, so they shooting the joint right now.
You're right for Ironheart. You're right. You're right. Yeah. Wow, that's really crazy. They just. Damn,
they finally actually confirmed who Anthony Ramos was playing.
True, he's the Hood.
We kind of knew that. Obviously, we seen set pictures and stuff with the whole costume on, but they confirmed that he came out and talked a little bit as well.
Right.
One thing, because we even talked about this on one of our last episodes, just the juxtaposition of technology and magic, and they kind of got into that on stage. Kevin Feige was talking about like the Hood using dark magic and us being able to see that combat with Riri's technology. So I feel like that's really going to be interesting to see.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I'm excited. There was rumors now that we see that if they're confirming all the magic stuff, there was rumors that Agatha might have something to do with the Hood.
That would be awesome.
It's like,
if so.
This show just seems like, I don't really know what it's going to be. The tone.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it because I have no idea. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just hyped. What about you?
I'm hyped for it. I also am just hyped because I know the Hood has a lot of connections to like Doctor Doom and Namor. So again, they don't always take source material,
of course.
But if they were to take that kind of source material,
it's right there, right?
It's right there, exactly. Wow. That would be nuts.
That'd be a beautiful thing. Especially, look at it. The same. It's like really right in their face. Like look at you. Literally. You got Kevin's number. You talking to Kevin? Jamie knows something. I don't know. You know some stuff. Yeah, man. I'm super hyped for that. What's after this? Werewolf by Night. They finally confirmed it. First of all,
because this is one of them
thank God
secrets for the longest time. Like we all knew it, but they didn't.
Yeah, they probably been done with it for a while too. They were just like, we'll wait. Yeah. Y'all antsy. They can do whatever they want. They got all these movies and shows in the tuck.
Nah, right.
But yeah, they announced it's a Halloween special. It's going to be its own thing. Michael again don't want to get the name.
Michael Giacchino.
There we go. Whoa, you got that one.
There you go. Yes,
congratulations. You did really good. That was nice. But yeah, and he's a very famous and known composer for mad movies. Oh my God, like
the Batman.
Boom.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Boom.
Yeah, it's like all the heavy ones. You know what I mean? I might be here like DJ Khaled. Another one. But yeah, so that's cool that they just. I wonder. We got to get behind the scenes, like you said, because how in the hell, in a good way, how did that conversation go? Was Michael just like, yeah, man, I was doing some music for the last show. He was like, they're probably drunk or something. Kevin was just like, fuck it, just do this, do ours, just do one of us. What do you mean? You want me to do the music? No, just
direct it.
Come on. He was like, if you say, I'll do. You sure? Hey man, come on. Because how did this come to be? You know what I'm saying? Like that's really interesting that we don't know anything about it.
We've seen the trailer, so we get to see, and it looks so different
Crazy.
than anything we've ever seen from Marvel
before. Bro.
the black and white, the tone of it being like this old horror-esque.
Bro, they said it's like a retro horror. What is the black and white retro horror mystery?
Yeah.
And it's also comedy if you look at it on Disney Plus.
Word.
Like it's under comedy. So it's just interesting, like you can know they made choices.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's my point of the, like, I'm joking, but like how did that conversation go? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, wow. The trailer looks crazy to me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I love
y'all.
it. I feel like them going black and white too. From the stuff that we seen in the trailer, I seen some blood. I seen some things going on because I'm like, with the black and white, it allows them to show things that they probably couldn't. Because
I agree.
Black and white, blood it had no color, so like we can get away with a couple things that we couldn't in regular color stuff. So I'm excited to see. I like the tone. I like where they're going with it.
Me too. How about you?
I'm just happy that it actually exists. I've been thinking about this for so long, and it's like you get nothing. Like I thought we were going to get something. What was it? San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah.
We didn't.
Exactly.
So like I was super disappointed, but like now that we have like literally it's all on the table now.
Right.
I'm like, oh, okay, it's coming out in less than a month.
Like
okay,
what?
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, it's crazy. Like no marketing, nothing. Like this is their marketing, and then that's it. They're just letting it fly. I was like, okay, sure.
It's kind of a flex, a little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit, because it's like right, like they know we're going to watch it, so right. It's like y'all honestly they could drop something the day before and we would lose our minds. That's right. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy. They should like a Beyonce album or something. The surprise, a whole Avengers movie like that. We would break the world.
Nah, right.
But yeah, I guess before we get off it, because this is the first time we're seeing anything about it, the trailer looked crazy to me. Anything that y'all were excited about or like, you know, like looking forward to or thinking it might happen? Yeah, because we saw Man-Thing in there. I know there was another character that I'm not too familiar with that they said was shown. Demon looking.
Elsa Bloodstone, yes.
Oh, 100% Elsa Bloodstone. Yeah. But there was one of the monsters. Maybe I can try to find it. Nah, besides Man-Thing.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? It looks like a
know his name.
right, demon looking something.
I saw pictures.
Yeah. And it's a whole character. I don't know. It's a famous character though. Yeah. Also, if you look in the description on Disney Plus, where they said it's like comedy and stuff, go now. In the description, it already lets you know that the original Bloodstone died. That's based off of that.
That's what was in the thing that said,
okay,
I'll be riding with you. He was in the thing at the beginning.
That's
of the
him. Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, got you.
Yeah,
bet.
This should lead right into a Midnight Suns something.
Has to, right?
Yes, it has to.
It's like
because we're getting all these characters again. It's right in front of them. They got to just use it.
Boom! Yeah. I swear, Blade don't just pop up and be like, "Hey, you." That's it. That's all he got to do. That's all he got to do. That's it. We don't even need. We can see the sword, and we'd be like, "All right, bet."
Nah, that's right.
That's all we need.
They're just gonna keep teasing Blade, which is not showing him, right? But hearing him
for real. Do y'all think that they would add anyone in Midnight Suns outside of what we know as Blade, help me, Black Knight, and the people in this show?
I think they could get away with adding a couple of different characters that we wouldn't normally see in the comics. Who that would be, I'm not sure. Right. I know I've been saying DareDevil, but people were getting on my ass about that.
People don't like that, right?
Nah, I would love that.
It would be fire, though.
Listen, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, to see him interact with, like, you know, Moon Knight and all these different characters, like, that would be nuts.
Nah, that'd be phenomenal, bro.
Yeah. Because even if they do like maybe like later on, a couple years around the line, or something like that, we do they do like keep the Halloween special thing going, and we get like a one-off Midnight Suns, and they team up with somebody you wouldn't expect.
Ew, that's a.
You know what I mean?
Talk to Kevin. That's a good one.
That could be cool.
Come on, no, he do got. I know people is leaving me out on stuff. It's both of y'all. Don't try to. I see what y'all doing. I don't like this. But nah, man, I'm super excited for it. Damn, less than like you're right. Less than a month was like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll talk about that for sure when that comes out. I'm excited. Next was Secret Invasion. You gotta do this because that trailer is crazy. Jesus. Yeah. Should we talk about the trailer first, or do you want to like get into the description of the stuff?
Show. Let's talk about the trailer because that trailer was
crazy. Yeah.
Like it was so good. Like
you go into that while
we already seen. Obviously, we seen pictures of Nick Fury. They dropped that a while back, but obviously, just getting able to see the tone of this show, very Winter Soldier-esque. Like very dark, very like you don't know what's going on. It's very spy thrillerish. You know what I mean? Even the shot when they show. I don't want to get homie name wrong, but the one scroll ball
Ben
Kingsley, yes. When he's sitting down at the table and he's talking to,
oh my God, and it becomes all of them becomes him.
Yeah.
Oh, and they just looking at him
shot,
like,
bro.
what you think you gonna do? That shot was not. I'd have replayed that like 4 times.
Nah,
Sorry,
saying, bro. Like I'm like, what,
nuts.
bro? Like
Yeah.
at the first time I seen it, I ain't believe what I was looking at. I'm like, hold up, now let me run that back. Like, but man, I could keep going on, bro. Jaiden, what you think, bro?
I loved it. It was like a cross between like X-Files and Marvel.
Yes.
So that's like
wow.
But something that I
good job. Great.
Something that I did not notice when I first watched it, but someone in like our AOF group chat mentioned it. Rhodey seems to be climbing up the ranks of command there because Samuel Jackson's Nick Fury was talking about, oh, who do you have in your security detail, this and that. And it's like, okay, why does he need a security detail? It's just in the military kind of thing. So maybe he's like climbing the ranks. Maybe he's
I didn't even
taking over a general who, as we know, unfortunately, William Hurst passed away, who was Ross.
Right. Yo, what y'all do? No. We ain't gonna go there because I already know y'all talking to him. Y'all his cousin or something. Wow, that's a crazy. I never even thought that's again something that's in front of our face too. Right. Because I'm not even thinking why he would have security.
No, facts.
I'm just like, look, it's Don Cheadle and this Rhodey. Like I'm just like, oh, excited. Like wow. Damn, that says something though, because like. What does that mean for Armor Wars too? Because speaking of, I don't really want to get off it too fast unless you're ready to, but they said Armor Wars connects directly to Secret Invasion. And it says it starts to film next year. A bunch of stuff films like in the beginning of the year next year, because I guess a lot of stuff comes out next year.
Right.
Does this come out next year?
Secret Invasion?
No. Secret Invasion?
Armor Wars. Sorry.
Oh, nah. I don't know when that's coming.
Oh, I have no idea. I don't think they had a release date.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay. It seems like a lot of things that they're doing right now, obviously, it's Marvel, but like are really connecting on side things that we're not even
thinking about.
Yeah, because like I don't even want to get too far, but like other things they said are supposed to connect to other things as well, like like at least 3 other movies.
I think that's cool because low key, the last few things we've been getting have not really been
That's what I'm
connecting like we're used to things connecting.
Yes,
you know what I mean.
That was literally my point. I'm sorry.
All this stuff can like now that he's like even saying like this connects to that and that connects to this, is like, oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Right, like we getting it back. We getting back to that was my whole point. Yep. But yeah, bro, that trailer, Olivia Colman playing apparently she's playing Captain Jack, right?
Or they were saying
a version of it, possibly a version or like a granddaughter or like a gender swap
relation
to
that.
I'm super excited regardless. She's
and
fire.
Emilia
Clarke,
bro.
Come on, man.
Emilia Clarke, Daenerys?
She looked
in MCU?
Come on. I seen her and I was like, Khaleesi! It wasn't good. I gotta get away from it. I gotta get away. I'm excited because it's like she seems like I heard she's a lead of this. It might not obviously it's Nick Fury's show, but they said she's a main character. So it's like, is she about to be in that?
She better be.
Right, because she's such a big actress. So I'm just like,
nah, facts. They wouldn't. I wouldn't even play with that. Like, let's come rock with
us
for a while. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's rumors though that she might be like the queen of the Skrulls.
Oh shiznit.
But we will see.
Oh damn.
We will see. Khaleesi.
Yeah, you will. Come on, man. You already know she used to it, huh?
You feel me?
You know what I mean? All I need her one time to do is just Dracarys. I just need it one time. That's all she got to do. It don't even need to be fire behind it. It's fine. But yeah, man, what else happened in that trailer? I felt like it was a lot with little. Like they kind of went crazy. It just set the tone beautifully.
I think one thing that we talked about previously, but I really do feel like they're gonna let us know where Nick Fury has been. Because one thing you were saying, you had a theory before that he hasn't been around like we thought he's been around. Like his Skrull replacement has been around longer than we thought.
Right, because we don't know when that was.
Because like with Maria Hill saying at the beginning of the trailer, like I've been calling you and it's just been going to voicemail.
Yep.
So who knows how long that's been?
That's a good point. And we ain't never seen Nick Fury drink like that. He looked like he'd been through some stuff. So. Damn.
That's facts. So it's like
it could have been a while. Is what I'm saying. Like,
that's true.
Oh man,
that's true. Because I even been watching some breakdowns of people theorizing like, yo, maybe he's been going since Winter Soldier.
Is that before what I was saying? Age of Ultron. Which one is first? Age of Ultron is before Winter Soldier, though, right? Yeah.
So one around that time, maybe he.
It is close to each other.
Yeah. You never know.
Damn, that's a.
So I do feel like
I
feel like we'll get confirmation of that, and I feel like that might blow our minds.
It is because it's going to unpack a lot. It could mean that like we don't really know. I don't know. A lot could happen with that story. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited about it.
I saw the re-release for the Spider-Man movie.
Okay.
Home, and
how was that, by the way?
It's good. I thought it was worth it, especially with the more Toby and Andrew stuff. But seeing this trailer just makes that Nick Fury's been off-world for all this time. He's like, wait, what? What do you mean he's been off-world? It just hits so much.
Right. Wow, I didn't even think about that too. Yeah, that's awesome. Wow.
Yeah. No, facts.
Wow. Look at they always just look at Kevin just poking the little. He be doing stuff. Yeah, what's next? They got so much, man. Damn. I can't wait for all this. Loki season 2. I'm so excited.
Most anticipated.
Same.
But it might be my number one show to come out.
Because I feel like Loki don't even get the credit of it kicking this whole thing off. Like where we at right now, this multiversal saga, that's really where it started.
It's because of that.
It's really because of that.
No, seriously.
And introducing us to so much stuff. So I feel like they not even this is going to be more of that. We're going to get introduced to more things, more craziness.
Because we all followed some people that will post leaks or rumors and stuff, and some people for a while were saying y'all think y'all are excited for Loki, but y'all don't know how. I'm not saying I don't know anything, but the way people have been talking, I've seen tweets literally say y'all don't know how big this show actually mean. The next season it has to mean to the whole thing. I'm like, all right, shut up, don't do that, because we already know Kang is he got introduced Kang first. He the only one who we know so far that knows Kang.
Yeah.
So it's I don't know what that type of phrase even means. You know what I mean? But with that being said, one, they announced a new cast member, and I love this addition. Ki-Hugh Kwan. I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name, but he's from Everything Everywhere Always at Once.
Yes.
So happy you finally seen it. I'm happy for you, man. He's so damn late. It's amazing. Come on, give it his praises.
Hold up. It's amazing music. One of the best movies I've seen in a long time. Definitely one of the best movies this year. But after seeing his performance in that movie and now seeing he's going to be in Loki, I'm super excited. I'm what is he going to be doing?
Me too.
What is he?
That.
I don't care.
They said it, bro. Did I get that?
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
One I missed.
They said he's going to be a record
TVA employee.
Yes,
boom. There we go. There we go. They also said that Loki was phasing out during the footage,
glitching and
stuff. Also, I heard that there was a point in the footage where Loki was chipping away at a mural that was the timekeepers, and behind it was different versions of Kang's face.
Crazy.
Council of Kings.
Yeah. Come on, man. Yeah,
come on. It's coming, man.
I'm so hyped. They also said there was a lot of action from Kang in this, in the footage. Sorry. So he gonna be hold on. Let me get mine.
Go ahead. Yeah, talk heavy.
No. We a long time ago we were talking. We were just speculate all the time with the shows coming out, and I was like, why would they have Kang at the end of the show and this man wouldn't be all the way in this next season? He was like, man, he not even gonna be in there. They just gonna have his presence around. You're just gonna feel Kang in the air, but he's not gonna actually be there. And look at that. I told you his ass was gonna be in there kicking.
I'm glad I'm wrong.
Right. So it's a good thing. It's a great thing.
Because either way it goes, more Jonathan Majors in the MCU is awesome.
Regardless, I want him as long as we can have him.
No, sure.
Honestly, please. I hope somehow they make a variant stay and make him nice or something. Just once he dies, I just need Jonathan Majors.
No, thanks.
In MCU.
Jaiden, how do you feel about Loki season 2, man?
Well, I have a couple of different thoughts. One, love Jonathan Majors, love Kang, more Kang, obviously. Mobius and I forget the guard's name, but they're not going to remember him this whole season.
You're right.
So that makes me hurts my heart, bro.
A lot actually. Oh my god.
Yeah, but if we don't get to see Mobius ride a jet ski by the end of this season,
kill the whole show.
Kill it. The whole scrap it.
Yes, I'm with you. That's honestly what I need. I was sick we didn't get it at the finale, but I was like, you know what? That is a bigger picture for you, Mobius. You deserve it.
Yeah,
we got to see him on it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know what to say about the show because I really feel like we also heard about the Squadron Supreme stuff a while ago.
Yeah.
I don't see that not being true. We just don't know who those people are. Who they're going to be. But there's probably a lot to this show, man, that we are just not.
Yeah, and I'm welcoming that because I remember watching the Loki show week by week and just watching it and trying to figure out what's going on.
Right.
And I'm so excited to get back to that again because it was just I know it's going to be more things that's going to twist our minds, and it's going to be like, yo, what is that? How's that connected to this? Is that Mephisto? Da 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 da. Like,
is that Mephisto? You know? Oh, that's amazing. Yes. Nah, man, I'm excited.
We're gonna get Kid Loki back.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be sick.
Or like
that would be
a
super
young
sick.
Avengers type of thing, because we're getting all these young
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
So that would be really dope.
If they don't make that one of them damn slots that we didn't see in phase 6, I'm gonna be so mad, bro.
They need to.
It's so obvious that they're doing it too. I'm just like,
they kind of just bringing everybody in, you know, little by little.
Right. I like it though. Next was Echo. They didn't give too much about Echo. Personally, I'm excited for it. They confirmed that Kingpin is coming back with the bandage over his eye. He was on stage. Vincent
D'Onofrio.
Bang. That's how we should do the names. I do the first, you do the last. It makes it so much easier. But yeah, they also, I don't know if DareDevil was on stage for this.
He was.
He wasn't. Nah, he wasn't.
He wasn't, right? He came.
Nah, yeah.
Right. Vincent stayed, and then DareDevil came after.
Right. Oh, you're right. For Echo.
Yeah, but we all know, like, he's gonna be in there. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I'm honestly excited for it. They said that it gets into like she has powers apparently, or like there's rumor that she has powers because in the comic she eventually has more powers than just being like a fighter.
I still don't know a lot about Echo as a character, like past what we've seen in Hawkeye. So I'm interested to see where this is going to be and what it is.
Why are you laughing? I don't like that. Why are you laughing?
I'm just saying, I'm interested to see what this is going to be.
What you laughing? I don't like what you...
No, it's going to be good.
But what's funny? Because we are not gonna play like that, Jaiden. I want to see this show. I liked Echo a lot. I'm not saying he didn't like Echo in the show, but he don't want to see this.
I mean, at first I'm gonna keep it 100.
So you got to tell us.
I was like, yo, I don't know why we're getting an Echo show. I didn't understand it, but I'm here for it. It's Marvel. We're gonna watch it regardless, and hopefully by the end of it, I'm like, yo, I'm glad we got that. You know?
Didn't you feel that way about? I felt like we both felt that way about Hawkeye because we love Hawkeye, but it's like, bro, I need to see you again, right?
True. But
and I enjoyed it by the end of the show. It wasn't the best, but I enjoyed it a lot.
What was in it? Like obviously Kate Bishop, things of that. Like,
but even with like a Falcon, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
like,
true.
It just these shows make. We talked about this on Never Pod. Yeah, they make you care more about in a good way, like. They'll either introduce someone new, right, or they'll make you fall in love with someone that we didn't really have as much attention to before. So yeah, I feel like they might do that. But what do you think, Jaiden?
My biggest thing, I enjoyed Echo's character. Again, I don't really know much about her character. I know she has like connections to Moon Knight. But I love DareDevil. I have him on my chest, tattooed on my chest.
That's fire.
That's like my favorite character ever. So to see Vincent D'Onofrio coming back as Kingpin, even if he has bandages over his eyes, like
we're here.
That is just one step closer to getting more Daredevil, and that's what I am mostly excited for. I know, of course, it's an Echo show,
right?
So learning more about Vincent and or not Vincent, Kingpin and Echo and their relationship together is going to be really interesting, and just even more of a mind battle between Daredevil and Kingpin when his show comes.
Me too. Because I feel like that show, that was a really good point, because I feel like that show might low-key set up Daredevil in a way. With the way that they're like, because I heard he might be in a couple eps, especially if Kingpin is the main villain of that show. You know, he coming in here, he want to beat Kingpin's ass too bad. So it's I feel like all of it is going to tie in a really cool way. Especially, I'm hearing Jessica Jones. He's looking for Jessica Jones in one of these shows coming up and stuff. I keep hearing stuff.
That would be tough.
So it's like, they doing some stuff. So anyway, we already here. Daredevil. Dun, 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 dun. We all love Daredevil over here. Big time. Especially Charlie Cox playing him. Like he is Robert Downey playing Iron Man. Like if y'all even try to get rid of this man, I will fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's the one. So with that being said, they didn't give too much.
Obviously, they didn't start filming yet.
But it said it begins filming next year, just like some of the other ones. 18 episodes. That alone, we could talk about that all day, because it's like, bro, I want that, but is it good? Is it bad? Why 18? Yeah. Like, there's just so many questions around the number. Yeah.
Like, how
you know
long
what I'm saying?
Because Disney Plus low-key been having an issue with the length of some of their episodes. Like,
they're still doing 6 episodes for Armor Wars. So it's like, what the hell made you do 18 for Daredevil specifically?
Yeah.
Like, well, I'm hella happy though. But it's like, I really, does it maybe connect to other stuff that we're not thinking in a way they're going to treat it to, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I don't know. Is it 2 episodes a week? Is it? Because 18 episodes will be how many months, yo? That's like the whole year. Bro, it's like 5 months. Am I making that up?
Possibly.
There's 4 weeks in a month.
Yeah.
That is a lot of months. Yeah. So it's like, that's not a regular.
I wonder if they're going to like do a half and half type vibe. Like give us half at one time and then break and then give us another half. Because shows do that sometimes.
That maybe.
Do like a mid-season break.
Right. That actually would be really dope. Like 9 and 9. That'd be fire.
That's kind of how Andor is doing it with the 12 episodes, then break 12 episodes, 2 seasons.
Maybe we're on to something. Maybe that's literally
they're just
what it
not
is.
announcing it that way, you know.
Right. They want to treat it as one whole package thing.
Yeah, because it's probably one overarching story that they didn't want to separate in that way. Boom. So that'll be dope.
It really will be dope. Honestly, since they didn't give too much info, which is stuff that we already knew.
There was a logo change though, which
it looks really fire. I like the DD back. Yeah, Come on, man, it looks heat. We already know what's going to get on this. I can't wait for whatever when he gets a different suit. I love by the way, I love the way the suit looks from the trailer though. The yellow, red, it looks fire to me. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. With that being said, I know they're gonna get like a really red one. You know what I'm saying? And I just can't wait to see the way it looks. But since we here, we keep hearing stuff. I heard today that Bullseye might come back. We don't know if it's actually the same actor, but if Bullseye is gonna be in it. Y'all know Punisher's been just dangled with the idea around. Right. You hear Jessica Jones, so what's up with the Defenders? 18 apps, so like a lot of things can happen. Do y'all think that they're going to give some type of explanation as to why there's this whole Netflix version of the character? Like, do you think we're going to get some explanation as to where Daredevil came from in this 18 episodes? Or do you think they're just going to throw us into this world of whatever was built from
the Netflix
Echo? Show? No, Echo, and then just like run with it, with a new thing. You know what I mean? Because that's a lot of apps. You can do a lot of things. So I don't know.
That's facts. I don't know, man. I am curious to see how that goes. Even with, because I'm assuming that Daredevil's probably first appearance and She-Hulk is probably going to be this week. I'm curious to see, like, are we going to get even that in there, or are they going to save that? Because from what people has been saying, like, they did show a clip of him and She-Hulk, like a clip that we haven't seen, and they were saying how it seems like he's already been around. So, like the way he's been interacting, like how he kind of knows,
like it's regular, like
exactly. So I'm just wondering, are we gonna get any information? Are they gonna save that for the show?
That's my whole point. Yeah, like it's really interesting.
Yeah, Jaiden, what you think, man? I know you excited for this, man.
Well, I actually heard that him and She-Hulk were like flirting too.
Yes.
Let's get real. He gonna see her twerking. She gonna twerk on him. No, things is happening.
Yeah, no, that's stupid exciting for me. But I think if they're gonna, because they're thinking of taking all these characters from Netflix and kind of bringing them into the MCU, I think they're gonna at least acknowledge it.
Right.
Even if they don't go into a full deep dive of everything that happened, I think they're gonna acknowledge certain things. And then just kind of like, you know how Spider-Man wasn't in the first Avengers movie, but he wore the shirt that says "I survived the Battle of New York." So I feel like those type of nods are going to end up happening throughout Daredevil, and it's just going to make fans like me appreciate it even more.
Me too. I'm right with you, because all they need to do is a little nod like that. That's it. Just make us know that y'all see us. You know what I mean? Just a little bit. We just need to know, and then we're good. Let's go to this new thing. So yeah, I'm right with you. Next was Captain America 4, A New World Order. I'm really excited for this, because it's like,
this movie.
Me too, bro. I feel like we keep it might be something that we not even, most people probably not thinking is going to be that crazy until they see a trailer and they're like, oh, okay, it's going to be you know what I mean? Just because some people already sleep on Sam as Cap, you know. But like, regardless of that, they're just putting a lot in this movie. It seems
it is a
like
lot.
All right, so we got Carl Lumbly coming back to play Isaiah Bradley. Tim Blake Nelson is coming back, and he was from Hulk, right? Yeah, to play the leader as the main villain.
I want to see, man.
What's up? No,
I just want to see how he's gonna look now. Because if you remember at the end of the Hulk movie, the stuff was like leaking on his head.
And the pic is the comic version. He looks a certain way.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if they're going to keep that aesthetic for this version of the leader.
You ain't never lie. He kind of look like Sinestro or something.
A little bit, yeah.
Head. But nah, bro. And there's more. I know that I'm missing something. Well, Danny Ramirez coming back as Falcon. Yeah, right.
That's going to be dope.
Super dope. We already knew that was happening too, but like,
Just that confirmation of that.
Yeah. I just swear this movie's going to connect. This was one of the ones I didn't want to tease earlier. I'm keep hearing things connect with this and some other stuff.
I believe it.
Because why are Hulk people coming back?
Yeah. Like the Hulk, villain is his villain in the
boom,
movie. So
right?
like, that's
and General Ross dealt with Hulk a lot. And General Ross also has to do with like Thunderbolts in the comic, right? Or am I making it up?
Yeah.
Red Hulk, right? Isn't he Red Hulk?
Yeah, he's known as I forget his Thunderbolt Ross.
Boom, there we go.
Okay. Named after him. Yeah.
Boom. Oh wow, crazy. So it's like, all right, you're doing something.
Yeah, I feel like those two might be more connected
than we thinking about it. That's all. That's all. You might as well do a soldier movie. You know what I mean? Yeah. And do y'all think that I don't remember the actor's name, but Isaiah Bradley's grandson?
Oh, Elijah
popping
Bradley.
up. You think he popping up?
I think so. Yeah,
he got to, right?
I think so.
Do you think he's becoming him in this movie? Though?
I would think
is my question to you.
I think it would make sense.
Yeah, it would make sense. Do you think it's gonna happen?
Yes.
In your theory, in your mind.
We've seen it. Everybody, all the young Avengers is becoming who they're gonna be. So like, if it's gonna be anywhere, it would be here.
Right there. It's right before an actual show.
Yep.
Because it does seem like they are going to build these characters to already be their own hero selves in their own little worlds, then probably become a team in a show or a movie or whatever the case is.
Right.
Yeah. Before we get off this though, I saw something and I wish we could find it right now. The director of this movie, Captain America 4, did an interview on Deadline yesterday, and he was saying something about how this plot has to do with Sam not being used to being the leader of a team, and now instead of being on just a team, he's the leader of one. And me and him I was like, what team? So I'm like, because I almost want to bring it up because he emphasized it a lot. Like it was to the point where I was like, all right, bro, like we don't know what you're talking about.
True.
Like, hold on, I'm gonna find it. Yeah, I'm gonna find it real quick. Give me a sec.
Because like, it's crazy that he said
wait,
that.
let me get it. I don't know if he's gonna be able to hear it though.
Cool. But the fact that he said that,
he said it like twice. I'm like, all right, man. Like, what are you talking about?
Like, it's like, bro, Kevin Feige literally just said there's no Avengers. So what
exactly.
Team?
So it already isn't that Avengers team. So what team is this?
Right.
Like,
I don't know.
When I was talking to ZENN about it before the pod, he was like, maybe it's like, what'd you say? He was like, well, in Winter Soldier, he did have Bucky and Natasha. I was like, ZENN, that's a team. That's your team. That's just.
Right. So we're gonna play it real quick.
Bad, cool.
Yeah. Oh, hold up. Is that playing through?
I can hear it.
Oh, you can hear it? Oh, so
yeah.
All right.
It's going to be a really, really incredible ride. It's a paranoid thriller with Sam at the center of it. And he is now in this position where he is the leader. And he has to deal with that challenge of what it means to lead a group of people that he really cares about. You know, for Sam beforehand, he was part of a team, but now to be at the head of the team is a new set of challenges. So his journey in this film is really about that. It's going to be a really...
Who the hell are you talking about?
What team?
What is that?
I didn't see that before.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he said people he cared about. Yeah. Only person I know he got a personal relationship is Bucky, right?
Yeah.
Bucky not going to be in his... Let's say he's in the movie. Cool. He's not going to be that much in it as much as we hearing, right? So, like, what are we talking about?
I don't know.
Falcon, right? Easy. Cool.
Could literally be Falcon, Elijah.
Oh, my God. And the son?
Maybe. And then somebody else that we don't... Oh, the one kid... Because they did announce the casting... I forgot her name.
Come on.
But
good call, bro.
She also could be a part of whatever team.
An Israeli hero.
Yeah.
Oh, Sabra.
Sabra, yes. That's it. Yep.
Sabra.
I've seen her in something before, too.
Forgot about that.
Yes. Wait, so they are building something.
I think he could be the leader, not the leader, but like the person who brings together those young Avengers. Like he's starting with, what was his name?
Elijah.
Is it Patriot?
Elijah Bradley.
Yeah. Patriot.
Yeah, Patriot.
And Falcon, the guy, he's kind of young. He's not
right. You ain't never lied.
Yeah.
That would be tough if he he's the reason it started.
Yeah,
that would be dope. Yeah. I'm into that. Also, Hulk stuff.
Academy.
Yeah, wow. Because that was one of the damn trademarks. Avengers Academy.
You're right.
That was one of the trademarks. Right. Yeah, Kevin. One of these days, hopefully the pod get real big one day and Kevin sees this, so he gonna be like, he's just gonna hit me up and be like, I see you. I saw what you were saying all them time. Nah, but man, I'm so excited for Captain America, and I feel like that movie's gonna put a lot of respect on Sam's name.
Nah, for sure.
Just for fans.
Anybody got any doubt, this is gonna show.
Yeah, it's gonna show that you're dumb. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Next, Thunderbolts. This is interesting because I don't know if we all gonna agree.
Yeah, I really want to know.
Or are we? Because then you go first.
Okay.
Or should I say what happens? They announced the team. I'll give the info. Yeah. They announced the team. We did get a date, but that was last at Comic-Con. You remember the date?
I can't, not offhand.
They might have reiterated it, but I don't see it.
I just know
what I think it's a 2024 movie.
2024, it is, right? And it's the last one of that year too.
Yeah,
right. Because then the next year is Fantastic Four.
That rounds out Phase 5. Yeah.
Yes,
because I remember. Kevin put a lot of sauce on this at Comic-Con. He was like, "Yo, this is gonna be something crazy." So
more than we'll get into it, Kevin. I don't know about this one. We'll see. Because look, I'm one of the ones I trust in Kevin. Yeah. I believe you, bro. Yeah. Anything you say. But let's see where you're going. The team consists of Yelena, Red Guardian, Bucky, Ghost, Taskmaster, Val, and U.S. Agent. They showed a picture of them as well, all together. There's not much more that they gave into what the movie is. Mm-hmm. No villains or anything like that. I'm assuming some people that we heard were on the team, right, are still going to be in the movie. I wouldn't see Zemo not being in the movie. I could see Abomination being in it. You know what I mean? So, like, there are probably going to be a lot of other cameos because, one, this is going to need it. But, yeah, you say your opinion. What do you think?
At first, I was a little bit more open-minded until I started really thinking about some of the characters on the team.
It changed?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Bever. We're probably all good.
Yeah, nah. Because I'm like, man, a lot of these characters, I'm like, they all kind of do the same thing.
The same exact thing. Just different costumes.
Like, does Ghost even still have powers?
Bro, even if she did, isn't her power only phasing, or am I wrong? Does she have any type of force field type of thing or anything?
And I believe she can even go, like, invisible.
Cool. Okay, so she can go invisible, and she can phasing, I guess, like a teleport type of thing.
Right, yeah.
Right?
Kind of thing,
but
yeah.
Besides that, she just punching? Besides that, she's just punching and kicking and jumping? Like the rest of everyone else, I
mean, like the rest,
like the rest of the gang, right?
Yeah.
Question, what does Val do?
She puts it all together.
She's the Amanda Waller of it all.
Yeah. Right. So she's just gonna watch.
Yep.
While they get beat up by fucking wizards. I don't want to diss this movie, bro. I don't. But it's even crazier because it's just like this looks like a soldier movie. Yeah, here's the reject, guys. Like,
I'm hoping it's not what we think though, because we
too.
We don't really know that much about what the story is going to be.
Exactly.
We just kind of know who's going to be the main players in it. So I'm hoping that it's more than we think it's going to be.
Me too.
Personally,
I also I do still think, again, the Thunderbolt Ross thing, there's ways that this can connect to their villains being not regular and them having to really overcome something, and that could be dope. Y'all can they're easily with Yelena being the star. We love Bucky. Red Guardian was a dope character. You know what I mean? Like the betrayal of these people. I could see the movie being good. I'm not even like trying to hate in that way. I could see them making us be sold by the end, but you got to get us there. You got to get us intrigued first is my thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's just like, yeah.
One of my things about this is that at San Diego Comic-Con, Feige said specifically that there are characters on the Thunderbolt team that we have not been introduced to yet. We know all of these characters. We know all of these characters. So, like, was he lying?
Come on, bro.
Something changed last minute, or is there more to the lineup that we don't know yet?
Thank you for saying that. I was literally going to get off before saying that.
So, I mean,
come on.
Yeah.
And there's some people that they could do that is just not regular that can help easy. Just one or two. That's it. It's not that deep. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be mad with just one or two other. So, like, who do you think it is, though? Because he said not introduced. We haven't met them yet. I remember that at all. So who is that?
I'm hoping for at least Abomination, but
we met Abomination before, though, right?
I know, yeah, we did, and I know there is someone after Jen's blood. I don't know if that's the leader, because he's always been after the Hulk's family bloodline, or if that's Val trying to make her own Hulk-like character. Maybe a Red Hulk type of situation. I have no idea.
Yo,
but that would be so fire.
True, they could just make a new version of Red Hulk, not be Thunderbolt.
Yeah, they could.
That's a really good idea. Also, easy one, but he's just like everybody else. People want Punisher in there. I'm not against that. But it's just like everybody else. It's just it would be the same thing. And I love Punisher to death, but it's the same thing though. He's just soldier vibes. You mean? Someone also said Ghost Rider. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't think it does, but it could be cool. We haven't seen him. I think
they would save him for like a Midnight Suns.
Midnight Suns, right? That makes way more sense.
If he was on Thunderbolts, that would be still dope.
It would make us go see it more than this. They could add anybody at this point. Add like a fairy or something. Anybody that don't just swing and kick. That's it. But yeah, I'm excited for them to change our minds
and explain more about this joint.
Yeah, because especially I believe Kevin. So if he's saying, yeah, it's one of them, y'all don't know what y'all talking about yet. All right. I'll be patient. This is actually the last one, and then we can, I guess, like do a little breakdown of everything else. At least when it comes to Marvel stuff, we didn't put Avatar on there. Even though I'll say this real quick since we're not doing Avatar today. Did y'all hear that Avatar 4 is beginning production? 2 didn't drop. I was like, whoa. What in the hell?
2, I didn't even know they made 3. They made 3 already?
Where was that? They said that, and I was like, bro, James has got to be tired. There's no way that he has time to do any of this.
Bro, he didn't. He knocking them out quick.
Bro, I saw pictures of Avatar 2 last year.
Why are they doing a 5th one?
There's 6 of them.
Oh, my God.
No, for real. It's still like 27. Like, you can look on the, you know what I mean? Like, bro, it's still like 27 or 8.
And he going to make them dates.
I didn't even know there was something past Way of the Water. Like,
really? Oh, my God, there's so many. Yes.
I didn't even know.
You know what? I won't lie. All right. We already here. I am someone who actually, I feel like Avatar is a weird spoken about movie. Some people are like, it was amazing. Some people are like, I don't give a fuck about this movie. You know what I mean? It looks beautiful. No one can say it don't look beautiful. That's you don't really know what you're talking about if you don't say it visually looks phenomenal, right? Boom. But a lot of people were just like, the story's cool. I've seen it, stuff like that. I went back recently and watched that. I told you this. It was way better than I thought though. Like it wasn't just like a one-time thing. I rewatched it and I was like, okay, this is actually pretty good. I could see them doing more. Now 7 of them, 6, is a little crazy unless if it's gonna get cameo like a Marvel vibes. I mean, like get a bunch of actors. I'm cool with that. Make the story really big, a cinematic kind of thing because they got a whole world at Disney World. You know what I mean? Yeah. So they're putting a lot of money and time into this. I just hope it gets bigger and bigger as it goes. Because if not, why is that happening? It's just a lot of them.
That is a lot. It is a lot.
But I trust James Cameron too. That John, the first, it looks phenomenal. You know what I mean? Right. So we'll see. Anyway, back to Marvel. The last one is the Marvels. I'm personally excited. They didn't do too much besides show them footage. Again, maybe look up because there was definitely a description of the footage. Yeah. But yeah, they had the whole cast up there. They had the director up there, Nia DaCosta, I think her name is. Yes. Yeah, everyone said, like, at least from some of the things that I read yesterday, everyone said it looked fire and, like, made people that weren't really as excited about it more excited about it. Personally, I really was. But, yeah, people said it looked way cooler than they were expecting it to be.
Right. So, look, I got the breakdown of some of the footage they've seen. So, basically, I guess it's taking place right after the post-credit scene of Ms. Marvel, where, Miss Marvel kind of, her and Carol switch places, but that's also kind of a fake out because all 3 of them switch places. So that's like, I guess that's going to be something that's going to be carrying through the film. Yeah. As they use their powers, they're going to be switching places.
Literally every time they use their powers, they trade places. And you got to figure out how to fix the problem so that doesn't happen.
Right. So like Captain Rambeau, she's like in astronaut gear, like preparing a space station. And her and Kamala switch places. So Kamala's in the space suit now.
What is she about?
And she's like, I don't know what's going on. And then she sees Nick Fury. Is like, oh, can I be in Avengers and things like that?
She better call Bruno.
Right.
What is she about to do?
And then Monica crashes on a moon, and she's with like Kree warriors, like in the middle of a fight. And then obviously,
so who was there? Maybe Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel was there. Yeah.
Jesus.
And then Captain Marvel was obviously at Kamala's house, and she.
So that's where that. Okay. Yeah. That's which was this.
Yeah. Yes.
Got it.
Yep.
And this is fire, bro.
They show like Kamala meet. Remember the Flurkin from the Captain
Marvel?
The
cat. I love the cat. The reason Sam Jackson is blind in the one eye.
And that was it. And yeah,
that just sounds crazy, man. It sounds so fun.
Film, yo.
People, look, man. We low key got to talk about this. I might have to show y'all. It was a little depressing. I saw again Deadline. And they were interviewing everybody. I saw it this morning. I might need to show it because you have to see her face to do it. To get what I'm trying to say. Someone asked Brie Larson, "Hey, how long are you gonna play Captain Marvel for?" Her face. I wish. Oh my god, I felt bad. Like, bro, did you see it?
No.
She did not look okay. She was like, "I don't know. I really don't know. Do you even want me to play it?"
Ooh.
And then he was like, come on, he didn't get. I don't think the interviewer understood. But she, you know what I mean? Because he was like, "Oh, you're being modest," and she was like, "No, I honestly, I don't know."
Wow.
And I have no clue if people actually want me back.
That shit was really sad, bro.
I
like Brie Larson. I don't need her to be Viola Davis and Captain Marvel. I don't get what the hate actually is.
Yeah, me neither.
To be honest, if it's that deep,
like I've been trying to figure it out. Like we talked to mad people
all the time,
about it, and people really don't like her, and I don't get it. Like. I really enjoyed the Captain Marvel movie, bro. I'm gonna keep it a bean.
Me too. And even if you're not a fan of the movie, cool. Why is her portrayal of her so bad that y'all like? This. I don't even get that concept.
It's like I like her more than
a couple
other people in the MCU.
And not a lot. I'm not gonna do it like that because people kill their roles 99% of the time. I'm not even going. Most people are them. Yeah. So it's like, what is she doing that makes it so weird? If you want my real opinion, it's probably a lot of these weird man dudes that mad at She-Hulk, the same dudes.
Yeah.
Because remember, a lot of weird people like that were mad when the movie came out and she was so. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I don't even remember how to explain it, but they were saying she was on her like feminist vibes in the movie, and it made people so hateful towards her being it that they were just like, "Yeah, I don't have a problem with Captain Marvel. I just hate Brie Larson." No, you don't.
Yeah.
You hate women. Like, shut up, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That must be the only thing because I don't understand the hate.
No, me neither.
But yeah, not to get too sad. I just felt bad for her. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, it's such a big opportunity to be one of the most famous heroes. It should be fire for you. You know what I'm saying?
And throw on top of the fact that she is one of the most powerful ones in MCU right now.
Yeah, and a phenomenal actress. If you even want to put Marvel to the side, it's kind of crazy. Like, I don't know.
Don't she got an Oscar?
Yeah. Like she got it a year or two before this. So it's like, bro, they got it because no. People wear it anyway. That's why I'm excited to see that hopefully change through this movie being just dope. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying?
Hopefully, yeah.
So because if the movie's cool, you know, the people that we talking about are fickle anyway, so they'll change if they're entertained by something. Right. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or they just won't come. We don't need you there either anyway. Right. But nah, man, I'm really excited. I don't know. Yeah, they actually did announce the villain, and we know the actress's name. I forget her name, so I don't want to mess it up. But I don't know what she.
Ashton.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Look at you. Come on, what's his name?
Tom Hiddleston's wife. He just got yes. Congratulations to the.
It's a Marvel family.
Come on. I was about to say the Hiddlestons. I don't know what y'all names are. I'm sorry. But yeah, I don't know actually what her powers are or what her character's name is specifically. They might have said the name, but they don't have much information on it. But yeah, I'm excited about it. I know they go to a musical planet. I know that the whole power switch, there's been rumors that Blue Marvel's in it. There's rumors that Black Bolt is in it. There's rumors that Maria Rambeau's in it. So we really don't know what this John is, to be honest. We don't even know what the actual villain's problem is. We know the problem with the Marvels.
Yeah.
We don't know what the issue is. So and it's going to be dope. And I actually, someone, shout out to Vin. Vin always retweeting and liking some fire stuff. It was someone did a everything you need to know about the Marvels before it comes out thread.
Yeah.
And the thread just broke down some of the stuff that the director was saying, like when she was making Candyman, she was already working on this, saying like how much stuff she was excited, like just decided to really get into it and make it more personal to make people care about the characters outside of the superhero thing. And then she called the cinematographer that worked on like 12 Years a Slave and all this stuff. I'm like, all right, this crazy. This gonna be a little crazy. But yeah, didn't you also tell me she like pitched 20 movies to Kevin or something?
She said when she got the Marvel and like they, got started on this. Like she was like, "Yo, Kevin, I got 17 more ideas. Let me try it." Like,
17.
Like, let's see if this one works.
Right, let's see what's bro.
But I like your enthusiasm.
Me too, because I feel like regardless of, I hope it's an eternal situation where it's like, regardless of the reaction to the movie, they still like, nah, we trust them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because like it seems like everyone in that making this movie seems like they really care. Right. Yeah, it just seems dope. What you think, Jaiden?
Well, one of the things that I actually found out from, I think it was actually Secret Invasion, is that this is, bring me back. Monica is being trained by Nick Fury.
I did hear
you're
that.
correct.
I did hear that. Yeah.
Wow.
So to see that kind of reflect on her position, her role in the Marvels is going to be insane. I'm also incredibly excited to see Iman Vellani again because I love Miss Marvel.
Loved it.
Top 3 shows for me.
Top 3. Talk about it. Yeah. Talk about it.
Yeah, definitely. And also just like Brie Larson. Like, again, I feel so bad. Like, I feel like I was more pissed about how Nick Fury got his scratch on his eye than her performance. Like,
100%.
She killed it. She
100% killed it.
And I'm confused as to where this all comes from. But again, it is what it is. Bro. People always have something to say.
That's real talk.
No, facts.
But yeah, we could talk about people stupid all day. So it's like almost pointless. You do it at some point.
Every week is something new. Somebody it's a new outrage. It's a new complaint. Bro. It's a new. It's not how it used to be.
I see something so funny the other day. They were saying how it was a tweet where someone was like, it was about the She-Hulk. Remember, people were mad about the twerking stuff. Somebody tweeted and was like, Stan Lee wouldn't stand for this. He's rolling in his grave. And somebody was like, do you know that Stan Lee made a comic book called Stripperella for Pamela Anderson? They were like, he most likely would be confused why y'all don't like them twerking. Yeah. I was like, yeah, there's really nothing that anybody can say. Like, that just killed the whole argument,
thing.
bro.
No,
the whole argument.
Like, what can you say?
At all.
Yeah.
But nah, bro. I'm super excited for Marvels. You know what? We got a couple little questions since we're at the end of all this stuff. Where's on the notes? Just to pack everything together, what was the questions we came up with? Yes, there we go. So, yeah, that was all of D23, y'all. It was a lot of stuff. At least for Marvel, it was definitely a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But in some people's opinions, they still went smaller or like not as new announcements, right? Like new things that we didn't know about already.
Right.
Do you guys want to dig into that? Like why they chose to do that? Do you think it was on purpose?
Yeah.
Do you think it was just, hey, we're not ready yet? Do you think, like what do you guys think?
Me personally, I do think that it might be a little bit of both things. It might be some things aren't as ready as we maybe as have anticipated for them to be.
Right.
I'm speaking of Marvel thinking for us to be able to show things.
Mm-hmm.
Also, they might also see everything online, like people, because this whole past week, everybody's been losing their mind. It's been so many predictions, and so many leaks and rumors and things of that nature that he's probably like, you know what, nah, just chill out. Let's just give him a more concise presentation, a more precise presentation, and then they'll get it when they get it.
I think that's the best way. If that's the reason why, I hope that's why. Because people were losing their mind with the Fantastic Four stuff, bro. Oh my God, I got a new version of every single person every day. It was like, y'all don't know. Like, maybe Jodie Comer, like, maybe, bro. Like, it's a good chance because we've seen her a lot. But, like, y'all really obviously do not know.
Yeah.
Because they don't know, it seems, to me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I also saw that Kevin said they haven't decided because he wants to have input from the director on the cast.
Right.
He said it yesterday.
Yeah.
He also said, this aside thing, that they're purposely not choosing to do mutants for a long time. That's another topic in itself.
As they should.
I think so too, even though you're sad.
I'm sad, but I understand.
I agree. Yeah, they got to slow burn that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, let us fall in love. Not even just us. Like, the people that don't know as much, or kids or something. Like, let them actually fall in love the way that we could, like with the movies. You know what I mean? Like,
and that was another thing. Sabra from Captain America 4 is a mutant. So they're trickling in all these little mutants here and there. Miss Marvel's a mutant. Like, they're just trickling it in, showing it in, and then I think that what they're going to do is like another saga, but it'd be like a mutant saga.
Yeah. Oh my God, that would be so crazy.
I'm excited.
See, that's the way it's supposed to be.
Right. I mean, you already know I know. But it's just like, man, we've been waiting for so long.
I know.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it right.
It's fine, bro. You're gonna get Hugh's old ass in Secret Wars anyway. He's not even old. It feels old for him being Logan. I keep thinking of him just being a Logan. That's why.
Right.
He's done it for so long.
Right.
But yeah, you'll get your last hurrah in Secret Wars.
For sure.
Then, yeah. But yeah, when it comes to the
thing that I was thinking for the Fantastic Four casting is, we know that Kang is a descendant of Reed Richards.
That's correct.
And we know Jonathan Majors is a person of color. So what I would think,
he said
possibly,
yes, come on,
you said this, that could be, the groundwork that we see for at least for Reed Richards. I don't know about anybody else. We know some source of direction for Reed Richards, so that would be
honestly, it makes the most sense. But it would break the world. So it's like, and honestly, we can even get into it because I feel like that might be a discussion. Like, you know what I mean? That might be in Marvel. We don't know, but we're it's all speculation. Because
they know what the talk is. Obviously, you seen She-Hulk. When that whole scene, when they showed the Twitter and all these people having opinions on
they know what's going on
in the show, that's literally everything we've seen the past week before that. You know what I mean? So they're watching the conversations and what people are talking about. So yeah, that's probably definitely a conversation.
But it's wild that it's probably a conversation because they probably leaning toward what Jaiden said. That's most likely why this is a thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just even if they want to decide to go the route of making the Iron Lad, that entire thing, because let's say if they do it, then they have to do the. Do you get what I'm trying to say? If they decide to make Mr. Fantastic not black, they can't do the Iron Lad thing the same way. Almost
they could.
Can they?
Yeah.
Does it still make sense?
Iron Lad is Kang. He's just a younger.
Not Iron. But I'm saying, doesn't it have to be a black person if it's connected to Kang, or it can't? Does it not necessarily have to be?
It don't necessarily have to be, just based on the time period.
Because how long it is.
Because he's from like the 31st century.
Oh, right? So it's like ancestry.
It don't necessarily have to be.
It's not like his grandfather.
They could if they wanted. It's like a door open.
Right.
If
they
want
to go there, they can go there.
But they don't
now
have to.
It's not a must. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Got you. Wow. That's interesting, though.
Yeah. Let me ask, this is the last question I wanted to ask. Do you think us as content creators, people that talk about Marvel film, comic book culture, do you think our expectations are too high when it comes to these type of events? Like, obviously Comic-Con, it was also the same type of energy like before. It was like, what are they going to talk about? Da-da-da-da-da. And same with D23. Like, do y'all think that do we get ourselves too hyped up to be disappointed?
I'll let you go, Jaiden. What you think?
Well, I think it could go one of two ways. One being, whenever they start these presentations, especially like the Disney CEOs and all this stuff, they're always promising this is going to be the biggest event, the biggest D23 you've ever seen, like all this great content. And it's like, okay, obviously we hype it up for weeks and on end because we're excited for the event. But when they start dropping stuff like that, it's like, okay, well, then definitely, we're expecting some big things.
True.
But at the same time, it's like when you do it for long enough, you realize when they say that, they're not Kevin Feige. They don't understand the franchise as well as someone like Kevin Feige would. So what's big and exciting to them, what's showing dollar signs in their eyes, to us, it's just like,
we've seen this already. We fans, it's not the same.
Yeah, we've seen this, so it's like it's whatever. So that's my take on that.
Wow, that's a really good point. I would have never thought about that, because he's looking at it as a business standpoint. He's trying to hype up all the old people to pay their money.
Right.
He's not us. That's a good point.
Right.
For me, we definitely get played sometimes, like Jaiden said, into what they make us feel like we're supposed to be expecting. Like, they make it, you hear stuff all the time. So it's like you get excited in certain ways. So sometimes it's unfair. But sometimes, people go crazy too. Sometimes. I think it's just depend, because you got fans out here that, like, some people only like to watch. I'm making this up, being hypothetical. Some people only like Spider-Man. Some people only like, you know what I'm saying? So when you hear certain things, I think people just bring it out of proportion. That's what's happening with Fantastic Four. Like, people love Fantastic Four. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like they're going to lose their mind only because it's that. Because if you take that away, was everyone really going that crazy? Not really. I heard casting things, but it was mainly Fantastic Four. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then just speculating that, maybe we get Deadpool. Maybe we get but people wasn't really, you know what I mean? It was all fickle stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just, I think it's a case by case kind of thing.
Yeah.
What about you? Do you have an answer?
Oh, no.
Yourself?
Yeah. I mean, I do think a little bit. I feel like it's kind of on us a little bit on what we get over excited about.
Yeah.
I found myself with Comic-Con and D23 definitely tempering my expectations prior to these things. I was even telling you yesterday, I'm like, yo, temper your expectations because we don't really know what's going to be. So I wasn't really disappointed yesterday. It was a few things that I did want, but I mean, we're going to get it eventually. It's always one thing you got to keep in mind. Like, it's just timing. You know what I mean? They got a lot of things on the plate, a lot of things scheduled out already. And like we should be, take everything as it comes and enjoy it as it comes because everybody put a lot of work into it, obviously. People that are creating it. So, how would you feel if like you put a lot of work in it and somebody's like, but this ain't Fantastic Four or this ain't X-Men. Like, you feel me? Like,
nah,
it makes
that's
you feel
ass.
that's bad,
That's
bro.
ass.
You know what I mean? So
nah, that's real.
I thought we gotta take it as it comes. You know what I mean? And just enjoy the moment. You know what I mean?
I'm proud of you. That was a beautiful. Kevin, you see he's trying to work. I seen what he was trying to do. He's trying to become an employee.
I am
you
here.
seen that?
I
seen something. All right. He said, yeah, it's about to work. You right. I see what you're doing. Last question before we get out of here. So do you guys think that we will get any more announcements by the end of the year? And if you do, what? Or do you not? In any format?
One thing they didn't talk about that I really thought they were, that's also coming this year, is the Guardians Holiday Special.
Yes.
But they also might be waiting till we get closer to that, obviously, because like they did Werewolf by Night. We're like,
they don't need
really
to.
close to
right. They don't need to actually do that. It's
and
a special.
Guardians even got more on it. They really don't got to
exactly
hype that up because we already excited for
and
that.
it's a Christmas jump. People going to watch it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that was that. And that was the only thing I was really waiting for them to talk about. I think anything else.
Do you that's more my question. Do you think they will, first off? Do you think that we'll hear more?
I don't think new announcements. I do think we'll probably get new footage of things. I feel like we probably get. My thing I was telling you off camera. We'll probably get a Quantamania trailer probably during Wakanda
because it's in when?
It's February, is it, or March?
Oh yeah,
it's coming. It's pretty soon after the new year comes.
Yeah, they normally do the end of the year, right?
It pretty much kicks off 2023. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, definitely get that.
Yeah.
Definitely get that. And it might even just be the footage that keep being shown.
Yeah.
Or either way, we'll get it.
Yeah.
Do you think we'll get anything?
I hope so, but again, kind of like around what ZENN was saying, like I just kind of trust the process. Like I'm not the type of person to really expect what we're gonna get. It's just like when we get it, or when I know we're gonna get it, and it's like
it's confirmed.
Say, we're gonna get it in a couple of weeks. Yeah, it's confirmed we're gonna get it. Then I'll get excited. Then I'll be like, yeah, we're gonna get something. But kind of along those lines, I feel like by the end of this year, the one thing that I think we might get is the Quantumania trailer, or at least a teaser trailer.
Yeah,
me too.
Yep.
Me too.
Yep.
Me too. What's the first show of next year, by the way?
Secret Invasion, but I don't know the exact date.
Right. We don't. There's no date for that.
Like they said, spring, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow. So no show until spring is kind of a lot of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So yeah.
All right. Well, damn y'all, that was a lot of stuff.
It was. But
before we get out of here, everyone, give it up for Jaiden. He was phenomenal. Thanks for talking with us, man. We really appreciate you and just for taking the time out, hanging with us. Please come back anytime.
Yeah, bro. We got to make this a thing, man.
Sure. Keep it going.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It was definitely.
This was a lot of fun, and I really appreciate you guys, asking me to be on here. So any other time you want me to hop on, I will be game because this was a ton of fun. I had a lot of fun. Yeah.
Thanks, man. We really appreciate that, bro. Appreciate you for sure. So again, give it up for Jaiden. Yes. You want to wait? I'm about to say, come on,
social media.
You better.
Yeah. So
promo.
Find me on social media. Jaiden CM Duran on Twitter, and then Jaiden.CM Duran on Instagram and TikTok. I don't really use much anything else, so yeah, I'll be on there.
Awesome.
And check out Agents of Fandom, of course.
Come on, gang. Shout out Agents of Fandom for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, man, and it's us, Cesar and ZENN and stuff.
DareDevil 3000.
Yeah, shout out Sound Gallery.
Yes,
See you guys.